Well, welcome back, everybody. Oh, hey, how's it all going? How y'all doing today? I'm fully rested now. They were paying a little bit extra last night at work to come in, so I was like, I'm gonna go in and make $3 extra an hour. So why not? How you doing, Ari? Anna, how are you? Skylit over on the Twitch side, how are you doing? BLB, hello. Gabriel, how's it going? Yeah, gotta make a living. Gotta strike while the iron's hot. You know, they offer the bonuses, and you go, okay, you're offering me enough money. It was like when it snowed here. I specifically canceled my shift on the snow day because I could do it with no penalty. And about 3 hours later, they were offering like $3 or $4 extra per hour to take the shift back again. And I was like, okay, that was totally worth it. Playing the game, baby. You gotta play the game. Gotta play the game a little bit. Alright, well, we are gonna get back into our 50 days in every zone challenge. We are back on our, we're at, what, 12 days in right now at Ash Canyon. We just got back up to the Miner's Folly. And the reason we came up here is that we're going to be exploring around this upper area. I think we can also get ourselves a little bit of rabbits up here as well. So that's going to be nice too. So let's go ahead and go outside real quick. Grab ourselves a piece of food. We got some deer venison out here. It's still at 85%. We're thirsty, but we can't get any more thirsty than thirsty. So we can't get any more thirsty than completely parched, so I don't care. we're just gonna stay thirsty. That's fine. We're a thirsty boy. All right, now we'll drink up since we ate. Whenever you wake up and you're completely parched, you want to eat before you drink, because otherwise you're just wasting water. Is there anything I could do in the dark? Let's see. Those are cured. That's cured. I got my taters on me. Oh, look at that. I can rip some torches apart. It's not much. It won't take up much time, but hey, at least it's always good to find things you can do in the dark if you're possible, like sharpening a weapon if you got them, breaking down torches, pretty much anything that you can do in the dark you want to do in the dark if you can. It just you know, it uses up the time, especially when you're not tired. You know, when you're not tired, it's like, well, you sort of need to do some stuff. Break that down too. Alright, we got our traps there. That's great. So we got 4 torches right now. I don't know if there's any chairs or anything around here that we can break down. There's a shelf there. Guess we just gotta pass some time. Pass some time till it gets light out. You know, Melissa, I'm doing pretty good. I just got up here a little bit ago. Like I said, I had slept in a little bit. There's a fresh deer hide there. There we go, got the bed. Hey, Fulgaro, thank you for the bear apocalypse there, my friend. Didn't really get me, but hey, that's okay. I'm inside, so I'm not really on high alert or anything. But no, I'm doing good. I slept in a little bit. I had a late night at work because they called us in, paid us a little extra money. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'm going. So yeah, that was it was good though. It was good. Made a little extra cash. Made a little extra cash money. All right, so I can sort of see. There's the window. There's the bed. Is there anything around here that I want to break down? I can break the shelf down. You know, let's break the shelf down. It's light enough out. Let's break the shelf down. We'll get some firewood. For sure. For shiz. We'll break that down. Can I break this shelf down? No, I cannot. That's interesting. Yeah, you know, if you need to sleep, it'll happen. So we're starting a little late today, but we're going to go, you know, we're going to go till, 9 or so. So we'll get like 3 hours of Long Dark in. We'll get 3 hours of 7 Days to Die in. We actually finally, in 7 Days to Die, we actually survived. We actually survived the first day. I think we're actually on day 4 now. My God, that challenge has been harder than anything I've ever done before. You doing mandatory overtime at work this week? Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. You get it. You understand. All right, so let's go ahead. We already read that. Let's go ahead and drop some sticks here. And I sort of want to head out and go up to where I know the rabbits are. And I just don't know if we're going to have bears or wolves out here. Nope, the wolves are out. The wolves are back in town. Yeah, the wolves are back. Okay, we're gonna head up this way. Let's get a torch out just in case. There's a deer. There's a deer. Okay, hold on. We're gonna scare the deer. Actually, you know what? Let's draw the wolves over. Let's draw the wolves over with our smell. Here comes the wolf. He smells us. Alright, we got the deer cornered up here. Go get him, deer. Go get him, Mr. Wolfie. You can do it. You can do it, buddy. I know you can. Go get him. Go get him, good boy. Go get him, good boy. You got your trapper's badge in Pleasant Valley. Last time we did this, it's freaking cold here. Oh, wait. He came after me. They aren't interacting. Come on, deer. Alright, this should work. This should work. The deer's coming by us. The wolf is coming over here, too. Come on, baby. Come on. How does the mindset of objective change when making the bow is off the menu early game? You try to run deer into wolves.
So cool. Just wanna lay down for a bit.
What in the heck are you guys doing? You wackadoos! You wackadoo wolves! What the heck is going on? What in the creepy weirdness is happening right now? The wolf's just like, I don't know what to do. He's like, I have no idea what to do right now. Okay, you're gonna run down here. Now you're gonna run back. Now you're gonna run back. There you go. There you go. Run back towards him. What are you doing? What in God's name are you doing, Mr. Deer? What is your pathing? So basically, you try to run a lot of deer into wolves. You try to trap a lot if you can. Trapping becomes way more important. Let's see if I can bait the wolf over here. There we go. Come on, Mr. Wolfie. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come with me. Come with me, my friend. Come with me, my friend. We must go find deer. You and I are friends in this whole thing. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, you seriously ran. Come on. Where are you going, Mr. Wolf, Mr. Deer? Mr. Deer, Mr. Deer Wolf, where do you think you're going? He just will not lock onto that. Okay, he's locking onto the deer now. I think. He's kind of locking onto the deer. I'm gonna drop my pies. Okay, he got the deer. He got the deer. Deer down. Deer down. My deer now, biatch. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Oh, Blur, how's it going? Kenneth, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, yeah, I mean, really, Ari, the mindset just changes to how can I get food? A lot of it just has to do with how you can get food to survive. Especially when you don't have things like your bedroll, your hacksaw, stuff that, you know, you depend on. Like, I can't carcass harvest an animal right now. I just can't do it. I have to basically just harvest by hand the meat, which now takes only 45 minutes because we got a little better carcass harvesting, so that's good. But, yeah, it makes you live off the land a lot more. Let's put it that way. You really do live off the land a lot more than you do, when you can find a bow, you know, or when you can make a bow. Living off the land becomes way more important. Actually, I need to make some water. Let's do that too. We'll make a little bit of water here. There we go. Oh man, it's tough though. It's tough. It changes your gameplay all the way. Yeah, you know, my work offered some extra money to us last night, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in. But I knew that would mean I would be sleeping later today, so I only got up about an hour ago, but I was like, I'm gonna get on it. We're gonna stream today. We're gonna have some fun. The wolves are out over there. Okay, let's get a little more water going. Get another piece of meat on the fire. Take the hide this time. Only 36 minutes now to get the hide, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. And by the way, when we go from zone to zone, we cannot use the travois to take stuff from zone to zone. That's no bueno. That's no bueno. We're not allowed to do that. That doesn't add to our carry weight. Now we can move around in the zone with the travois, no problem at all. But we can't use it to accentuate what we can take from zone to zone. I really don't need that fat. I do need my pies though eventually. Alright, we got 49 minutes on both of those. Let's grab a little bit more meat. 52 minutes worth is good enough. Oh. Well, it's good to be seen as well, so. Alright. Lots of animal fat. Lots of fat. Hour and 12. We'll do the 36 minutes with the one gut. Forge run soon. I wish. I wish, Blur. We're several hundred days away from a forge run. Several hundred days away from a forge run. It is not in our immediate future. Let's just put it that way. Hour 42, we're good. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be over 100 days before we can even possibly get a bedroll. It's going to be at least 200 days plus before we can do a forge run. So yeah, it's gonna be a hot second. It's gonna be a hot second before we can do that. Yeah, yep. With 50 days in every zone, we got to go progressionally. So the closest we could get right now is this zone. Timberwolf Mountain, Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, Desolation Point. Or this zone, Timberwolf Mountain, Pleasant Valley, Mystery Lake, Forlorn Muskeg. So 5 zones in. 5 zones in is where we're set at the moment. In Black Rock, no, there's a ammunition bench in Black Rock, but no forge. But no forge at all. That's what makes this challenge so damn hard, is that we have to be constantly thinking about, okay, are we gonna have to build a snow shelter to survive? Are we close to shelter? Can we get in someplace and sleep? How are we gonna work this? How's it exactly gonna happen? I mean, we do have a workbench here, which is kind of nice. I wish I could get up on top of it, though. That's the only thing that kind of sucks. Hey, there's a piece of reclaimed wood there. Alright, let's drop our meaty boys here. And let's drop our meaty pies here. Now, the good news is we do have a lot of... Oh, go away. The good news is we do have a lot of food so far. We got a lot of cattails. We're doing good. We're doing good keeping the deer going, keeping deer meat going. Oh, I need to drop my thing. Yeah, that's I heard about that as well. Yeah, I heard about that as well. That's tragic, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, she died, and then he died later because basically his caretaker died, and there was nobody else caretaking for him, and he had Alzheimer's, and yeah, I mean, that's really sad. That's really sad. I mean, it makes you think, you know, if you know somebody who is of advanced age that, you know, has a caretaker or something like that, check in on them every once in a while. You know, make sure they're okay. Make sure they're being taken care of properly. Make sure they aren't in any, you know, that they're not having any distress or anything like that. The name of the location where the ammunition bench is? The ammo bench in Black Rock is at the prison. You have to go to the, you have to first go to the mine, though, the mine in Black Rock. You have to go there to... Uh-oh. You know what that means? That means we're probably going to face an Aurora here. I heard them whimpering, which usually means that an Aurora's coming tonight. We're just going to go inside and chill. Because I don't want to have to come back through here with wolves that are that are crazy from an Aurora. So yeah, we're just gonna go back and chill. But yeah, it's in the I think they call it the workroom or I forget exactly what the place is actually called in Black Rock. It's in the prison area though. It's the locked door in the prison area. So if you go into the locked door in the prison area, why can I not target that? And that can't clean it up. That's weird. If you go into the prison area, it's right there by the door that leads to the tunnel downstairs. How's the old chum? The old chum's doing good. We tricked a deer into another wolf, so we got another wolf kill deer, which is awesome. Got another wolf kill deer. We still have 48, 56 matches, so we're doing fine on matches. You know, I can read my book. I can read my book for a couple hours. Look at me. Look at me being all reedy. I don't think I can read it for another hour, but we'll try. Nope, I can't. Oh, I'm thirsty. That's why. I was like, why can't I read it? I'm thirsty. But yeah, you got to go to the the mine in Blackrock and go through the gas to get the note that allows you to open the door in Blackrock. It's just like it works in Bleak Inlet, where you have to get the note, and then you can go into the cannery after you get the note. So. No, I thought it was going to be an Aurora out, but I guess not. Eat some gamey venison. It's gamey because it's 83%. We'll keep the fresh cooked stuff till later. And in we go. Ooh. Ooh. Probably the dog just died of starvation or lack of water or something, Beetleby. Would be my guess. I heard that the dog was like in a kennel or a cage or something, so. Yeah, kind of sad. Kind of sad. Passing of a, I mean, gosh, Gene Hackman was in so much stuff. Holy crud. That dude was a legend. Alright, there's nothing else in here that we really need or / want. We got our stuff curing here. I left that stuff here. We got the cans in there as well. Is there anything else I want to leave here? I can leave the rest of the tinder plugs. We don't really need them on us. I think we're good. Heck no, I go in the gas mine after you died there once in the long run. It's not too bad. Basically, Alex, you just strip down. You can run through it. You have plenty of time. You don't have to worry about it. Gonna eat me lots of peaches. Yes, Hawk, we are gonna eat lots of peaches. Lots and lots of peaches. Lots and lots of peaches. I want to eat lots of peaches, but they haven't given me any peaches yet. So. Alright. I don't know if the wolvies are still out. Let's get our torch at the ready. Yep, wolves are still out. Yeah, I figured as much. I kind of hate that they put the wolves up here, to be honest. I didn't search this plastic container. Hey, there's a photograph. Damn it, get me out of that. I hate that he follows me around. Go away, Mr. Wolf. I don't like you. No. Dog had some surgeries confined to a crate. Oh, that's sad. Let's break down a few things in here. Nice thing is we have our hammer on us, so we can break down more stuff than we could have before. We can break down these shelves. I can't break down the pillow, though, unfortunately. I did take all the cloth in here, though, right? Yeah, I did. Can't break the bed. Can't break the old bedroll down either. It takes a honey knife to do that. I can't pick the chest up, can I? No, I can only destroy it. Dang it! I was hoping I could pick it up and take it with me. That would have been awesome. Okay, so I say we break down the shelf here. Mainly just to get ourselves a little bit more wood. Break that shelf down too. That's only gonna take 11 minutes. Hey, Big Spaghetti! How you doing? Alright, do I want to expend more time and energy breaking stuff down? How much wood do we get? We got 15? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh. Well, that happened. Well, that's a thing. Who leaves a dog locked up in a crate? Well, there's reasons sometimes, like if you don't want, you know, if the dog's getting over an illness and you don't want the dog to be super active, you put him in a position where he can't like run around and, you know, hurt himself or reopen stitches or something, I guess. I would guess it was probably something like that. Just looking to see if there's any wood I missed over here. Nope, looks like I got it all. We got it all, boys and girls. Do I have different headgear for all my games? I do. I pretty much do, yeah. Yep. Alright, we gotta go find the sweet spot for the rabbits now, boys and girls. We gotta go find Rabbit Hideaway. I don't know where it is, but we gotta go find it. We gotta go find the Rabbit Hideaway. Now I don't believe... No, I only got 3 cloth on me. Let's just, you know what? No, let's not sleep. I was going, hey, how do we get some time to pass? Let's read our book. Let's read our book. We're gonna read a little bit. Reading is always good. Reading makes you smart, boys and girls. Alright, sounds like the storm has passed. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, I forgot. You know what? I have tons of water. Like, why don't I have much water? Oh, wait a second. I have all these teas that are 1/10 of a kilo. Hold on, we're gonna drink some teas. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen to get us full on water again, and it gives us calories as well. Okay. Alright, I want to check out over here. Got your chores done now, you can sit. Oh, that's nice, Cindy. I'm happy for you. I'm very happy for you. Keep your eyes ahead, boys and girls. Keep your eyes ahead. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. We're not in any danger. We're across the bridge. Okay, we're across the bridge. You can open your eyes if you need to. You can open them up. Well, the run's going pretty good. We're trying to find the sweet spot where we can hunt rabbits. And unfortunately for us, I think it's up here. This is like the main spot that I know of that has like a good rabbit population. It's kind of far to come, though, but if we can start consistently getting some rabbits over here, we might just make the Miner's Folly our main base, you know, and make that where we live most of the time. Because unfortunately, I can't live in the cave, because there's no bed. Oh, there's deer up here, too. Oh God, what I wouldn't give for a couple of bows and arrows right now, or maybe even a wolf. Maybe even a wolf to chase him into. I would settle for a wolf to chase him into. I really truly would. Hey, at least we're getting some good stickage. Some good stickage. Molly's finer. Yep, the Molly's finer. Excuse you, trees. Not letting me through. Yeah, see, this is a long way to come for rabbits. Our weight's still good though. Yeah, see, here's the bunnies. Here's the buns. So this is where we drop trap. We drop trap. There we go. Get some bun traps down. Grab a couple bunnies ourselves. Hit him so hard it bounced right off him. Is there woodworking tools in the zone? I do have woodworking tools, yes. Unfortunately, you can't make the bed and stuff in the cave, because you can only do that indoors. Started the stalker run, took the bunny perk just because of me. Aww. What are you guys all excited about? What's over here that's so exciting? Oh, it's a ravaged deer corpse. Ooh, well, hello there. I didn't know you were over here. Well, we'll have to come back and harvest that up for sure. Figure we just kind of look around here while we're out here. Might as well. Now, there is a bridge up over here. Do I have enough cloth for a snow shelter? I don't. Well, I mean, I do, but I'm running really... Cloth in this zone is really in short supply. So at this point, I sort of have to husband all my cloth to make myself the clothing repairs that I need eventually. See, there's a bridge here that leads us over to the other side, but we aren't taking that bridge right now. We'll come back to that when we check our traps. When we check the traps, we'll come back to the bridge. Now that we got our traps set up in a bunny area, we should do a little bit better. I know it's a lot to carry. Rarely hear husband used as a verb. Hey, you know. Sometimes things get used as verbs. You never know. Hey, Scruffy! How's it going? Jacques, hi, I see you there too. I think I said hello to you, but if I didn't, hi. I'm freezing. Hey, the good news is, I mean, I know some of you aren't big 7 Days to Die fans, but the good news is we finally survived for 4 days. If you think long dark survival is rough, good God, the survival experience I was having in 7 days was horrific. I'd live like 30 minutes and die. 30 minutes and die. 30 minutes and die. We finally got past day 1. And day 2. Okay, so not for this run, but for the future maybe, you could make a bearskin bedroll, make storage boxes, and take them to the cave for stuff. Those stay in your inventory until you place them. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know if you could. Do they? The one question I have, Anna, is do they go into this spot here under decorations, or are they under like your tools, because anything that's under decorations, you cannot place it unless you're inside a building. So if it's under the decoration tab, you can drop it if you want to, but you can't actually place it into the world unless it's unless you're inside a building that you can do stuff in. So I don't know if that would be the only factor. I'm not sure how that plays. All right, we're gonna get a torch out because we are gonna face wolves going down into here, but that's all right. That's all right. That's okay. You're gonna wash it. You're gonna pump our gas one day. But we can definitely give it a try. But I'm pretty sure if it goes in the decoration tab, it is not accessible to you to use unless you're inside of a modifiable location. Hopefully I find a hacksaw on some... Oh god, Alex. I would just happy to be... I would be happy to find a hacksaw anywhere. 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 So... Well, and it could be that stuff, Anna, goes into another different spot than your decorations tab. I don't know. I've never made the workbench or the or any of that stuff. I do know that oh, what do you want to call it? I know that the carved statue I made, I could not put out into the world. I had to be in a house to do it. So I know that I had to be inside of a place to actually utilize it and put it out into the world. Yeah, I figured those little buggers would be coming after me.
Not sure why I feel
So, can you take suitcases from somewhere indoors? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if you can. Oh, go away, puppers. They're coming after me because I keep stealing their deer, I know. They don't like me stealing their deer. Go away, bad puppies. I forgot this here. If so, you can drop suitcases in a cave. I know you can take suitcases in customization mode. We could try. We could try. Because I think, isn't there, there's a suitcase up in that house up there, so we could try that. We can just give it a shot. Alright, let's get some rabbity meats. Yummy yummies. But yeah, we can definitely give it a try. I don't mind giving it a shot. See what happens. You know what? We should be doing this whole time. Making more water. Not very big rabbits, are they? You can take things from one house to put another, but it goes in a box if you drop it in a non-customizable place. And like somebody else in chat said, Anna, they may have had a mod that allowed them to do it. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Alright, let's grab his hide.
Feels like night is coming.
We just gotta go inside. I have no choice. I have no choice in the matter. It was gonna be an Aurora. Wolves are not afraid of fire during an Aurora. We were gonna be completely hosed there. Completely and utterly hosed. That was like worst case scenario for us. Worst case scenario for us right there. But there's nothing we could do about it. Not a damn thing I could do about it. I mean, I'm just glad we made it back into the house before that wolf got us. We'll just eat up, we'll drink up, we got food and water. We got a wasted fire out there, we got bunnies that I still need to harvest, but there's not a dang thing I can do. Because that would have been a horrific thing to deal with. Alright, let's break down a couple torches here. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. We were all ready to harvest the rabbits up. Oh, man. Sucky poo. Yeah, it would be a shame if there was an Aurora happening right now. Exactly. Wolves are like, fire? What's a fire, plain syrup? I don't know what a fire is. Yeah, they don't know it. They don't know what a fire is. Yeah, we'll just get some sleep. Yeah. Well, we'll give it a shot, Anna. There's a suitcase right up the road from us, so we can definitely give it a shot and see. All right, back to what we were doing. Suitcases have like 44 pounds containers. Yeah, it's wild how big the suitcases are comparatively to like a locker. You know, a locker or a you know, something like that. You're like, why does the suitcase hold so much stuff? Is there some secret that we don't know? It's the secret of the suitcase, man. Hey, we got fire starting too. That's kind of cool. Let's drink some water. There we go. Get a little rabbit meat down. Get a little water cooking. A little water cooking. Get a little water. Oh, they're frozen. I gotta wait till they're not frozen anymore. All right, well, let's get the rabbit meat cooked up. There we go. Yum, yum. A little rabbit for breakfast. Yummy, yummy, yummy. 70%. All right, let's go ahead and get a can down and make some more water. Do I have anything to craft up? No, I do not. Okay, we're good on all the crafting stuff. Are you going to have the matches for AC? We right now have 48. We still have 50, what? 54 matches for less than 50 days. I could pretty much use a match a day and still have extra. Still have extra left over. So yeah, we're good. We're good. The one benefit, the one great thing about Ash Canyon is there is a ton of matches in this zone. This zone is replete with matches. It does not. You don't have pretty much any problem as long as you search the zone, thoroughly. You know, if you don't search the zone thoroughly, yeah, you'll maybe have 1 or 2 boxes. But if you search through the zone thoroughly, you'll have a lot of matches. So. I'm probably going to go with the rabbit mittens first, because that's going to be the biggest upgrade. Rabbit hat, I got a decent hat right now. I mean, the rabbit hat, of course, will be better. But, I have a decent hat at the moment, so I'm not going to worry as much about it. I do want to go check my rabbit traps. Let's just take the hide. So yeah, I'm probably going to go with the mittens first. Because not only will that free up another item that I can break down and get cloth, but it will give me a bigger upgrade. And then I can always go for the hat. I mean, by the time we're done in this zone, we're going to have killed probably at least 100, if not several hundred rabbits. So rabbit hides are not gonna be a big problem. They're not gonna be that hard to come by. So if I could wear 2 rabbit hats, I'd do it. If I could wear 2, I would definitely do it. All right, let's go up and check our stuff here. Started playing As the Dead Sleep shortly. I'm gonna start playing As the Dead Sleep very shortly. I'm expecting Mother Nature to hold nothing back. As the Dead Sleep was a fun challenge. I did a 100-day challenge in As the Dead Sleep, and it was rough, but it was a lot of fun. It was rough, but it was very fun. As the Dead Sleep to me was rough, but it was very fair. As far as like, you know, it was difficult, yes, but it was a fair difficulty, I thought. It's actually very enjoyable. You struggle a lot in it, but to me it was an enjoyable struggle. It was one of those where, you know, it's fun when you have a struggle where it's like you're trying to figure a puzzle out and go, okay, how do I overcome this obstacle, instead of just going, yeah, I can't, you know, it's Kobayashi Maru. There is no overcoming it. You just have to accept the fact that you're going to lose. So for me, As the Dead Sleep was pretty dang cool. It honestly, As the Dead Sleep, I think, made me a better Long Dark player. Because I think like the low health challenge we did made me a better Long Dark player. I would highly recommend you putting health regen on low and turning it off while you sleep. You'll become a very more conscientious Long Dark player of what you can and cannot do. I also think that the 100 Days of Night challenge we did was really good as well, where we only could travel, we could only travel and craft and do stuff at night. We couldn't do anything during the day. During the day we could sleep, but that was it. And I think that made me a much better player as well, as far as figuring out, you know, what I can and can't do at night. If I find the hacksaw in the hut, I'll definitely summon it. Heck yeah. Why? Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely find. If I find the hacksaw anywhere, if I find it in the hut, if I find it in the fishing hut, if I find it in the up there by the dead body near the crates, wherever I find it, if I find the hacksaw, we're going to the summit. I'm gonna go. Honestly, Kenneth, I'm gonna go to the summit no matter what. It's just when are we going to go to the summit? Do I want to go to Mountaineers first and then go up to the summit? From there, I think it's probably going to be the better option. But there is an argument to be made to go in through the deer clearing and then go up to the summit from there. Hacksaw, heavy hammer, and bow, the holy tree. Yeah, hacksaw, heavy hammer, and the bow are 3 of the key items. Well, and the bedroll, of course. always need a bedroll. Always need a bedroll. The bedroll is one of the, wow, there's 2. Wow, it's funny. I actually wish there was a wolf up here so I could chase those deer into them. But the bedroll is one of those items that when you get it, you can survive without it. But once you get it, it opens up so much more of the game to you. You have so many more options available to you once you have a bedroll that you didn't have before you got the bedroll. Because then all the caves are now, like, semi-accessible. You can think about, okay, am I going to sleep in this cave? What am I going to do now? Come on, rabbits. Come on, baby. Yeah! There's a rabbit for us. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, did we get two? Did we get the double? Did we get the double? We got the double, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay, we found our spot. Now we just have to make about 5 more rabbit traps, and we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go, my friends. Yeah, those were pretty good-sized rabbits. Yeah, 2.46. That 1.73 is not too bad, not too good, but yeah, the big boy, there's a good one. I sort of want to go over here. What feats are we using? Cold fusion and settled mind. I wanted to be able to read books faster, and I didn't want to have to deal with cabin fever on this run. We're already dealing with the cougar and spending a lot of times indoors just to kind of pass time and get the game moving at certain points. So I sort of wanted to have one advantage. One advantage. Yeah, the high meadow's great if you have a hacksaw and you can grab all the birch. Stupid birch. There's so much birch in this game. There's so much birch in this zone. This zone has more birch than just about every other zone in it, I think.
Cold.
Yeah, I know you're cold, buddy. Suck it up, Buttercup. Suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah, and then there's the rope down here. You can take this rope down, and this goes down into the valley. See, there's Angler's Den down there. Angler's Den, hello. And then there's where we came from. We came all the way around. That's the cool thing about this zone. This zone is so well designed. It's so well designed. So I haven't done a run. I didn't find Timberwolves on Timberwolf Mountain. There are Timberwolves that can be up there, but they're not very common. This is the photograph spot, by the way, right up here, I believe. I don't think I have. Did I find the photograph for this one? I don't think I did. I think I found the one for Wolfjaw Overlook. But yeah, look how beautiful this zone is. Look how beautiful this zone is. So there's the Angler's Den is over there. There's the place leading up to that waterfall that has the cave under it. There's the Foreman's Retreat over there, and then the Miner's Folly behind that little peak. Oh, it's just such a great zone. Can you go down from High Meadow for the Distress Pistol, or it's not there anymore? It's not there anymore. They took a lot of stuff out. They took a lot of stuff out of the game. A lot out. Don't worry, I'll look at chat here again in a second. All your chats are going to be ignored for a minute while we cross the bridge here. This takes total concentration, folks. Total concentration, because I don't want to fall off and die. That would be just damn embarrassing. That would be just damn embarrassing. Alright. Actually, my mind is slightly less punishing than Hush River. I always found Hush River to be struggle. Hush River Valley is the best zone in the game. Hey, Frogman, how you doing? We got our traps down, baby. We got rabbit traps. We gotta make more. We gotta make more. Gotta make more. I throw myself off there sometimes. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do? The cougar should not be a problem as long as you don't go to the rope climb near Angler's Den. Yeah, the cougar's out. We've already been over there. We've already been over to the where the cougar was. We've already been down that stretch, so we don't need to go back there now. We got there before the cougar. The sucky thing is that the cougar's going to be up in every zone that we go to from now on, which I think is just dumb. I think the cougar shouldn't appear in a zone until you're there for like 10 days or so. You just now, basically, the cougars everywhere in the world, all of a sudden. That's just dumb. That's just absolutely stupid. The cougar mechanics need some major reworking. And the mechanic that if you damage the cougar, it somehow becomes a hydra and spawns 2 more in the zone. That to me is just, that to me is just, I don't know. The cougar to me at this point, it seems like it's the FU from Hinterland to the players. It's like, you didn't like our design before? Well, F you. This is what you get now. Have fun with that. It doesn't seem like it was given a lot of thought other than to basically, like, sort of needle players and say, oh, well, this is what you're going to get now because you didn't like our original thing. Yeah, you can shut it off till they fix it. That's the best strategy. It's a poor mechanic that they introduced into the game. It just is. I mean, honestly, I'm going to be honest. A lot of things in the game that they've added recently just don't seem to be very good, but that's just me. Yeah, exactly. See, the thing I don't like, Plain Syrup, about the cougar mainly is that it takes away from the exploration aspect of the game. Because now there's stuff that is now there's areas in the game that are inaccessible unless you kill the cougar. And then if you kill the cougar, it spawns 2 more cougars that make 2 more areas inaccessible to kill the cougar. Oh no, I never got the big cat feet. I had a very bad bout of pneumonia right about the time that the cougar was introduced, and so I didn't get a chance to actually play with the cougar. Because I had a very bad bout of pneumonia right about then. The reason I think Hush River Valley is the best zone in the game is because it's the best zone in the game. If you get a start in Hush River Valley and you can loot it and get out of Hush River Valley successfully, you have one of the best starts in the game. You have a bedroll, a hacksaw, a heavy hammer. You have clothing, good clothing, as a matter of fact. You have a Mackinac jacket, guaranteed, in that zone. So you have the best start you can possibly get in the entire game, just in that one zone. But you have to survive it and get out. Got it. Nice. We didn't have to light our flare. I was hoping to save our flare. So yeah, that's why I think it's the best zone. It's just you get so much good stuff. You get so much good stuff in that zone. I can usually come out of that zone with a ton of matches, like probably 30 to 40 matches. The hacksaw, the heavy hammer, the bedroll, usually the Mackinac jacket, of course, the ski jacket usually. You can usually get a good hat in that zone. You can usually get decent boots in that zone. Usually you can get just tons of stuff. Yeah, I think it's a cool concept, Plain Syrup. It's just bad. It's bad execution. Once the person knows how Hush is the best zone in game period. Yeah, once you know how to run Hush River Valley, believe me, you'll think it's the best zone too. There's just so many positives to that zone. Oh, it's 50% frozen. Son of a biscuit, they're frozen now. I forgot they were frozen. If I sleep a little, will they thaw? I don't know if they'll thaw if I sleep a little bit. You got studying to do, Plain Syrup? Have a good one, buddy. Take care. There we go. Yep, we just had to sleep a little bit. Now we can harvest them up. So yeah, I mean, the cougar is one of those things where it felt kind of vindictive, almost. It just strays from what the core of Long Dark is, in my opinion. And I think that's the thing that's just kind of frustrating about it. To me, Long Dark is about it's not about, you know, fighting animals and taking on creatures. You do that out of necessity. You do it because you're either hungry, or you need food, or you need some hides to make better clothing. Yeah, well, yeah, we pissed off Raph, and that's pretty much what Frogman, that's pretty much what it comes down to. That's pretty much what it comes down to. We pissed him off, and that's what we get. But that's the thing, is like, you don't engage in animals like that wolf there. I just want to avoid him. I don't want to engage with him. I don't want to become part of his thing. I just want to avoid him. I just want to get around him. And that's what you do with most of the animals in the game. I mean, really, once you've killed a moose and you got the moose hide satchel, for the most part, from then on, unless I'm like really wanting a stockpile of food somewhere, I leave the moose alone. I'm like, I'll avoid the moose rather than try to kill him, because there's no point. There's nothing I need from him anymore. The cougar, you have to kill him to get him out of your way. There's no sneaking around him. There's no throwing rocks and making him go off in a different direction. There's no distracting him or scaring him or any of that sort of stuff. You have to kill him if you want to get into that area, or, you know, not, you know, if you want to, you know, get into that area and you want to actually, like, do things there. You have to take him on. There's no getting around it. And he doesn't despawn either. That's the other thing. Is at least if they made him despawn in blizzards, I'd be like, okay, well, he despawns in blizzards, so that's cool. He doesn't despawn in blizzards. He doesn't ever despawn. And if you kill him, he comes back almost right away. He comes back right away, pretty much. From what I've heard. The respawn time on him is just redonkulous right now. So, yeah, I would highly recommend not playing with it until they fix it. I just don't see it being worth it right now. All right, shut up, Will. Shut up, Will. We got work to put in, buddy. We got work to put in. Okay, so we need to go ahead and get some more traps made. Just turned into yet another cougar rat. Oh no, we were just talking about it. I'm not ready about it. I don't really. I mean, it's like, it's fine. You can have the cougar if you want. I just don't mess with them. I just hope they fix it. I hope they play around with them and they do some good stuff. Yeah, exactly. Play custom, enjoy the game the way it was. I feel old. I'm getting old, I feel. Yeah, it doesn't add to the core gameplay experience, in my opinion, either.
Alright.
And I know I'm probably in the minority there. I know I'm probably in the minority, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't want boss fights in the game. Boss fights in the game I have no interest in that. It doesn't really, they don't do anything for me. If I wanted a boss fight, I'd go play Elden Ring. All right, let's make ourselves another snare. We're gonna get 2 more snares to put out there, by the way. Yeah, right now Switch it's horrible from what I've heard. I mean, I hope, James, the reason we haven't got a update, update for Long Dark on PC and stuff is that they're fixing all the Switch problems, and they're prioritizing that, and they're gonna get that done. I hope that's the reason. I hope that's why it's so late. Because yeah, they're way overdue at this point. Way overdue on getting out an update just for PC. So, hey, it always devolves into it, man. It always does. Somebody's got to make the comment. Somebody's got to talk about the cougar. Now we were just talking about the cougar. I'm not ranting about it. I don't really care about it anymore. He is what he is, you know. Just like Timberwolves, he's a horrible mechanic that needs to be eliminated from the game. He's evil. Hey, look at that. We got enough time to take another torch out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. We got to get in. We got to get in. Get in. There we go. Whoo. All right, there's our bed. All right, let's get some water. We got 5 liters of water now, so we're doing good. We've got 2 more rabbit traps now, so we can go get those down. As soon as it's released, we get mod support native. We can just have people fix the game. Yeah, exactly. Timberwolves are kind of easy now. Timberwolves, I mean, the biggest problem with Timberwolves is that the mechanics have always just been janky. It's like the Timberwolves are like a Scooby-Doo movie. They're just janky as hell. They just, you know, they don't function great, and I wish they would fix them. I wish they would make them work better. I don't mind the Timberwolves as an idea. I think it's a great idea. I see where they were going with it. I like the idea of it. I like having an animal that yeah, let's go back inside. I like having an animal that you know, sort of instills that fear in you, especially as a pack. You know, that's kind of cool. The biggest problem I have with them is that they just don't work real well. In the interaction with them just feels very janky all the time. It doesn't feel organic most of the time. I mean, you have the bear who stalks you. You get that mechanic. He smells you, and then he just starts slowly coming at you, like a freight train, just building up speed until he's getting ready to run. You got the moose, who's like, don't come in my area, because if you do, I'm gonna stomp and get mad, and I'm gonna come over and charge you. But I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you the count of 3 to get out of my area, or I'm gonna charge you. And if you get out of his area, you're fine. You got the wolves, which, you know, they'll smell you, they can stalk you, you can trick them into smelling you and then throw rocks and do stuff to scare them away. Or once you get archery 5, you can trick them into coming at the smell and then snipe them before they get to you or see you. So each one has some mechanics that you understand. The Timberwolves, they howl, then they all attack, they never give up. Even once you go in a house, the morale keeps going. And they basically come at you and sometimes can go through torches, sometimes can't go through torches, sometimes go through fire, sometimes don't go through fire. They nip at you, and then there's an animation glitch that happens when they nip at you, and suddenly you're bleeding and hurt, and you don't even have time to react and shoot an arrow at them. And it just doesn't work. The interaction mechanic doesn't work with them very well. It just doesn't. It never has. From their inception, I mean, from when we've introduced them in story mode, it's never worked very well with them. And now we got the cougar, who's another animal that just doesn't interact well with you or the world. You basically enter his zone, and it doesn't matter how stealthy you're being. It doesn't matter what you're doing. He's going to sense you, and he's going to come and get you. You can sneak up on him a little bit, but then, like, if you stand up and you're in his zone, which you never know really how far his zone out, because you just hear him kind of going, wow, wow, wow. If you're in his zone, he's just going to come at you. And there's no stopping him other than lighting a fire, or basically the whole mechanic of hunting him is janky as heck as well. The whole mechanic of hunting the cougar is just a jank. It's a jank show. You basically have to jank the cougar to hunt him. You can't actually have a strategy to hunt him other than crawl up on a log, or build several fires just to keep him at bay, and then kind of just shoot him as he glitches, as he does a little glitchy maneuver, because once you get close to a fire, he loses interest in you. Then you step away and he comes towards you. Then you go next to the fire and he loses interest in you. Then you step next to the fire and you step away from the fire and he re-engages again. And so it's just a very glitchy mess right now. And I hope they're working on it. Maybe they're taking the feedback and that's why they're spending 2 months to get this update out. That's what we can hope. Let's just say if there's no fix to the Cougar when this long overdue update comes out, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little bit underwhelmed if there's like nothing at all. Nothing. I'm gonna be a little underwhelmed. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they're gonna. I mean, I will say, up to this point, I've never been super disappointed in whatever Hinterland has come out with eventually. I mean, they've always been slow. When they originally announced Tales from the Tales, and they were saying we're gonna get this done in a year, I was like, yeah, that. Anybody who believes that, I have a nice bridge to sell you in Portland. We got a lot of bridges around here. I own 2 or 3 of them. And I got a nice bridge to sell you in Portland, if you believe that. You know, so they've never been great on the timeliness thing. But they've always delivered a solid product. That's the thing. And even though I hate the Timberwolves, I got issues with them. You know, I've learned to deal with them. You know, I will say the Timberwolves are one of my least favorite aspects of the game. They truly, truly are one of my least favorite aspects of the game. But I've learned to deal with them. So, kind of feel the same way about the upcoming 7 Days to Die update. Yeah, I'm kind of like on the fence about that. Texas Lily, hey, how you doing? Thank you for the 19 months. No rabbits this time. Got no rabbits. I got nothing for you. Got nothing for you. There's no rabbits here. We're gonna set some more traps.
Texas Lily just resubscribed for 19 months.
Thank you for the 19. Love you too. Love you too. Rabbits anyone? Hey, Blade Syrup with the tier 1 as well for 17 months. Oh my gosh. Oh, it does? I'll change that. Are you talking about the header? Hey, I probably screwed that up.
Plain Syrup just resubscribed for 17 months. Rabbit.
I probably messed that up. That's probably me. That's just me messing stuff up. Hey, Desley, how you doing? How's it going? Do. Is that the what? The title? No, it's 50 Days in Every Zone, episode 3. Are you talking about the very first episode? Talking about the very first episode? Bum, 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 bum. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. YouTube playlist title. Oh, the playlist title. Oh, the playlist title. Okay, I got you. The playlist title. Okay, yeah, that does say 59 days. Let's change that to 50. 50 days. There we go. Thank you. Okay, I was like, I wasn't reading. It's my fault because I suck at reading. So I was just looking at I was looking at title. All I saw was YouTube title. Playlist just right over my head. All right, I fixed it. I fixed it now. I was like, playlist title? What are you talking about? Okay, I fixed it. All right, we got it fixed now. I was like, huh? I was so confused. But I appreciate you letting me know. That's me being horrible at reading and being horrible at typing at the same time. I'm just horrible at most things. They do say wildlife does not act like it does in game. Well, that is true. That is totally true. Wildlife does not act like it does in game. Well, at least we have a rabbit hunting ground up here. We got 4 traps down right now. We'll see what happens. Got Tales expansion, loving it. When do you think Long Dark 2 will come out? I helped work. No, I've not helped work on any of it. No. Who'd you hear that from? I helped with a little bit of, I did a little play testing on, Misery Mode and the Cougar before it came out, but it was more just, we were just kind of testing it for bugs. We weren't really giving them any, weren't giving them really any feedback or anything. They weren't really looking for feedback as far as, like, things to do. They were basically looking for us to just, kind of look for bugs for them. So, no, I didn't help in any sort of way in that sense. I wish. Okay, can we get a fire built, like, right? We can do one right in there. Okay, we can do one there. That's good. All right, I wanted to get this deer. Since we're up here, we got deer. We might as well get them. I was gonna say, is he not gonna let me put a fire down now that I actually have a torch lit? The territorial cat's kind of dumb. I think it is.
Come on.
I just don't like the mechanic that much. You know, hopefully they're working on it. Like I said, hopefully that's all stuff that's being worked on. As was said before, though, if you don't like the Cougar, just turn them off. Or, you know, there's no point playing with them at this point if you don't like them. And honestly, I played with them in this file because I want to have a chance to get everything, to get the Cougar hat, to get all that stuff. You know, I was like, I want to get it all. I want to do it. So I figured in this instance I would. All right, let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 12, 22 degrees of warmth right there. So we should be good here pretty quick. Pretty quick. There we go. We're in the positive. We got to wait for that to get thawed, though. We got to wait for him to thaw out a little bit. We'll make a little water while we wait. The Cougar's my fault? No, I didn't honestly. I played a little bit of Misery. So they asked me, Zach, Thomasina, and Hadrian to help them with some sort of beta testing on those items. And unfortunately, I played a little bit of Misery, and then I got violently ill about that same time. I had really bad pneumonia. And I was unable to continue doing anything with that or the Cougar, because they offered us the Cougar as well. I got to mess with him for about 5 minutes, and then I got super sick, and I was like, I can barely even survive and live right now, let alone play a game. So I bailed out on that, and yeah, that was about the size of it. I didn't get much of a chance to play him at all. I know Zach gave a lot more feedback on him than I did. So can I ask Misery even simple thoughts? The simplest thought, my simplest comment about Misery Mode is it should have been a challenge. That's it. It should have been a challenge mode. Misery Mode again. Misery Mode and the Cougar both seem like unforced errors on Hinterland's part. They both seem like very unforced errors on their part. As far as Misery Mode being a gameplay mode makes no sense at all, because it just should have been a challenge. That's the simple answer. It should have been a challenge mode, like As the Dead Sleep, or, you know, the Dark Walker, where it's kind of a, hey, here's a interesting, cool take on Long Dark. What can you imagine if you'd get all these bad things, You know, can you survive 50 days or 100 days with all these bad things? I did try it. I played it. I mean, you know, it was okay. I mean, honestly, Frogman, I actually like some of the afflictions that you get along the way. I think they're very clever ideas, and they would even be cool if they introduced some of those into the actual survival mode, with the caveat that you could actually go through a process to cure yourself of them. You know, you could do a certain thing, or you could achieve a certain goal to cure yourself of not broken body, or you know, of the different afflictions. To make Interloper harder, I would actually add those. I would add some of those afflictions in. The unsettled mind, stuff like that. I would add those into the game, that if you do certain things or don't do certain things, you start to get some of those afflictions, and then you could work on curing them. Oh wow, we got 2 rabbits up. 2 rabbits up. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. I like this fire right here. Let's throw another few sticks on here. So I mean, that would be cool. I would because really, until you get broken body, I actually had a lot of fun with misery mode. Until you get the broken body affliction. Once you get the broken body affliction, I'm just like, I just don't care anymore. I mean, yes, I play this on permadeath, and I know that death is always a possibility, but there's always the sort of, you know, for me, it's always about what kind of risks can I take and still survive and get a good reward for doing it. It's always that risk versus reward type thing. And with misery mode, it's all risk, no reward. Because you know you're going to eventually get broken body. You know it's on a time scale. You know when it's going to happen, and you just kind of like, okay, well, now I'm going to die. Now I just lose all interest in even trying, because it's like, I just don't care anymore. And that's the sad thing. It's like, even in As the Dead Sleep, it was like, okay, there's a goal to As the Dead Sleep. There's a reason I'm going through this to get to a certain goal. What does a broken body affliction do? It basically makes it so you cannot heal. I guess you can still use some, there are some recipes now in the game that you can use to get health back, but you cannot use stims, birch bark tea, or just rest or anything like that to get healed up again. So basically, you just become a walking cadaver at that point, where you're just kind of waiting to shuffle off the mortal coil. And at that point, I just kind of lose interest. I've never liked that kind of gameplay. I was never into the no one gets out alive. See, that's the thing, is like, after broken body, you just can't take risks. You basically have to have a formula to play after you get broken body, and that is pretty much sit in coastal highway. Did we just get cooking floor? Oh, carcass harvesting floor. You basically sit in coastal highway, or a very close surrounding area. Do a bunch of fishing. Maybe go collect some coal, or collect some wood if the weather's nice. You don't try to run into animals. You don't try to lose health to weather, because you know you're just going to die if you do, because you can never get it back. And so you have to pretty much, in the first 40 days, just run around trying to get, like, gear and recipes and stuff, and try to, you know, accelerate. You have to, it's rush to get a good point where you can do that in the last, you know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, you can sit in a fishing hut for 1,000 days and just fish. I mean, even dark. Was it even dark? Who did the 1,000 days in misery mode? Can't Billy go? Yeah, because it hurts you for 4 hit points. You can't get hypothermia for a second because it hurts you for some points. You can't walk through waterfalls because that'll hurt you for a point. There's a lot of stuff you can't do. And it just gets boring. To me, it's boring gameplay. Now, it was made for people. It was made for the 1% of the 5%, or the 0.5% of the 5% that play Interloper, that are bored with Interloper and want something harder, so they play No One Gets Out Alive all the time. And that's not a bash on the people who play No One Gets Out Alive. Play the game you want to play. That's the beauty about Long Dark. There's no wrong way to play it unless you're not playing it. But when you make a regular gameplay mode for that small of a percentage of people, you're not doing the community any good. I've said many times before, they should have focused their efforts on making a gameplay mode between Stalker and Interloper. They would have achieved more, they would have made more people happy, they would have got a greater audience for the game, because that's what most people who come into my channel usually want to know, is how do I transition from Stalker to Interloper? Because it is a huge leap. Hey, thank you for the sub! Oh my goodness, Doob's gifting out the sub to Frogman!
Gifted a tier
Thank you for the sub there, that's so nice of you.
979.
And that's the thing, is like there's such a huge gap between Stalker and Interloper that if they had put a gameplay mode out between those two, I think it would have really reinvigorated the community a lot. But instead, they listened to the 5 whiners on Reddit that were like, Interloper's too easy. I live for 5 million days in Interloper and never suffer a point of damage. This game sucks because it's too easy. I don't like it. They listened to those 5 people, and they designed a whole gameplay mode around it just to say F you to them. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. And it was a bad move on their part. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. And I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. They did it with the best of intentions. I just doubt it. It seems a very knee-jerk reaction to something that it's who was. I guess my question is, who was asking for this? Who exactly was asking for this? Nobody was asking for that. Except, like I said, 5 Redditors who were complaining that Long Dark was too easy. Those were the only people that were asking for it. That nobody was asking for it. They really weren't. And that's the thing. It's just like they have to stop listening to those people. They have to pull their head out of blue sky and X and stop listening to those people online. Because those people generally they're either trolling, they don't know what they're talking about, or they're basically just people looking for, some sort of reaction, I guess. I know, and that's the thing I hate is I hate throwing hate at Raph because I love him. I love what he's made. I love his vision for the game. I mean, I know he gets a lot of hate for not letting people mod the game a lot. But I love that he has his own vision, that he really wants to see the game a certain way. I applaud them for pivoting away from the story mode as heavy as they have and going mainly into survival mode because that's what people were wanting. I applaud them for taking that because a lot of studios would say, F you, we're going to do what we want and we don't care that you really like our story, our survival. We want it to be a story, so we're going to make, we're going to make another Kona. We're going to make another Firewatch, We're going to do the safe thing. They took a chance and they did really good with it. And I applaud them for doing that. That's really, that's something that I applaud them for. But I was very happy when he basically kind of stopped reacting to people on Twitter and stuff. And I'll never call it X. It's never X. It's always Twitter. I like when he stopped reacting to people on there, and he kind of got a community manager that started managing the community for him, and he stopped talking to him and stuff like that. I think that was a good move. I think it was a bad move for them to take Hinterland off of X. I still am befuddled by that. You're basically just telling people that you don't want to talk to them. Because let's be honest, if you like Blue Sky or you hate Blue Sky, it doesn't matter. There's not a lot of people on Blue Sky. And I don't think it's ever going to take off. It's going to take off as much as Truth Social has taken off, it's going to take off. So, there's where I stand on that. But at the same time, it's their right to get off of there. But I think it's a dumb move. I think it's a dumb move. But you know, it's like you're going from what you say is an echo chamber to basically what again is an echo chamber. I mean, it's like, okay, you're going to your own echo chamber now. It's like, oh god, whatever. People are so silly. It's just, you know, it seems silly because X is the platform that most of us are on. Let's just be honest. Most of us are on there. That's where I would generally look for Hinterland to throw an update announcement up or something like that. I don't mind if they take most of their traffic over to Blue Sky and that's where they post up all their stuff and everything. But, you know, at least post up important game updates on every platform you possibly can. Don't you want the most people out there, no matter what their alignment is, whether you think it's right or wrong, or they're a Yahtzee or not? Don't you want the most people out there to see your messages when you have an important update for your game or an important announcement for another game? You'd think just logically, as a business person, you would want to hit the biggest audience as possible. It's like the tire salesman would always say, I don't care what your political leanings are, what your religion is, I just want to sell you tires. I want to sell tires to as many people as I possibly can. And that's how video game companies should be too, is they should want to sell the product to as many people as they possibly can. I mean, do we have to point out how Concord and Veilguard have done? Do we have to go back there? I mean, it's like, come on. You want to sell your stuff to the most people possible. And it's like, you know, I mean, sure, you're not going to post up your information on OF. I get that. You know, okay, I understand that. I mean, although, you know, if Raph had an OF, I'd probably go follow it and see what he's got going on over there. If I had an OF, you guys would all be over there. You know it. You know you would. You know you. I'm looking at you. I know you would. I know you would be. You'd be like, what does he get? More just out of morbid curiosity, I know. But it would just be the morbid curiosity, Faith. You know it would be. It'd be like, do I really want to see this? Do I really want to be disgusted that much? Yeah, I'll give it a shot. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is you want to sell your stuff to as many people as possible. I mean, that's how business works. I mean, I've run my own business. I've worked closely with people who've run businesses. I've run actually a couple of businesses before, and you want to market yourself to as wide an audience as possible. You always do. Unless your OF is about fishing, not anything else, and I meant fishing, like on a lake with a pole. Yeah, but what kind of pole? And what kind of lake? You know what I mean? Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Yeah, you had to throw the pole in there too. You had to do that. All right, well, we're sustaining off rabbits right now. Rabbits and found deer, so yeah. Hey, at least our rabbit supply is going up. We've got 4 traps out there now. This is our life, boys and girls. This is our life. I mean, it used to be we would do this down at the we would do this down at the Angler's Den, but unfortunately it you know, it doesn't work out for us this time because I don't know where the rabbits spawn down there, damn it. So we have to do it over here. Basically, after 47 days, all for retirement, boring, fishing, collecting, chopping down wood. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's why I've said all along that misery mode should have been like a 50. I think misery mode should have had 2 badges. Could you imagine misery mode being their first 2-badge challenge? You get a badge at 50 days, you get a badge at 100 days. That would be cool. Because there would be a lot of people, I think, that could hit that 50-day badge. I mean, it wouldn't be a lot of people, but there'd be a lot of people inspired to hit the 50-day badge. And then there would be even more people who would be inspired to try to hit that 100-day badge. That would spew content out there like crazy. As it is, as of this moment in time, how many people do you think are playing Misery Mode on a regular basis? I can tell you it's probably, you could probably count it on 1 or 2 hands. Probably 1 hand. That's probably it. There's no bears up here. And that's sad because if it was a challenge, I can tell you if it was a challenge with a 100-day goal and a 50-day goal, I can tell you I would play it until I hit that 100-day goal. I would do it. I would play until that 100-day goal. And so I'd be playing it for probably a couple months because it is hard. I mean, I'm not going to lie. The Misery Challenge is hard. But I just don't feel inspired to do it without there being, you know, the badge or whatever in it. I mean, there is now an achievement for surviving to the 47th day or whatever and getting broken body. There is actually an achievement now for doing it. But honestly, I just don't feel inspired to go back and play it. I just don't. It just doesn't hold a lot of interest for me. Come on, rabbit traps. We got 4 out over here. How many? I'm saying 3 rabbits. I say we got 3. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't make me a liar. I'm gonna close my eyes. Close my eyes. I don't want to be a liar. I see 1. I see 1. I see 2. Okay, we got 2. We got 2 rabbits. Two little bunnies. We got a 2-fer again. If we leave them for longer, they sometimes can spawn multiples. Where the heck is the Zone Live for 50 Days achievement or challenge? I know. I know. And I don't even have Trapmaster going. I have the badge. I didn't take it, though. I honestly, Maglens, I was like, that's going to be just cheesy to take Trapmaster. We didn't have it last time. We got it last time. We got it by doing this challenge. We got the Trapmaster one because we trapped, I think we trapped, how many rabbits did we trap on that last one? By the way, we're 18 days in now. We're on day 16. We trapped 439 rabbits on that challenge. Killed over 600 rabbits on our last 50-day challenge. And now that was the old mode. That was without the new recipes. That was without the trader. That was without the heck. I think Zone of Contamination came out while we were doing that challenge. So Zone of Contamination and Sundered Pass weren't even around back then. Half the recipes weren't around back then. Most of the stuff wasn't around back then. So that's pretty wild. Actually, can I just sit in the back of this cave and harvest these? I cannot. I'm at -4. By the way, I do have frostbite. Yeah, I got frostbite. I got frostbit. I am light though. You know what we could do? We got the food on us. You know what we could do? Here's what we could do. Instead of going back to the angler, back to the Miner's Folly, we could just go down here. We could make the trip down to the cabin down here. See, because I know there's wood down here. I know we have wood down here. We can make the trip to the cabin. We can climb doing what we're doing. Is frostbit the same as thunder? That's exactly what I thought too, Faith. I've been frostbit. Yeah, it's alright. We're doing fine. Yeah, it's alright. I got only 1 hand left. Frostbit. You've been frostbit. You gotta go to bed? Alright, have a great rest of your night, my friend. I hope you have a good one. We'll see you later on. Frostbite should go away after a period of time. Well, on that front, Old Fart will agree to disagree. I actually like that it's a permanent affliction in the game. Now, I think that the negative from your health should maybe go away, like, slowly, like, deteriorate, because you kind of get used to it after a while. But there should be some other penalty in the game. Maybe like you can't carry as, maybe you climb, like if you get frostbite on your hands or your feet, you know, you climb slower. Like you climb, your health, I don't think should always be permanently negative. Because you can get frostbite, lose a finger, and it doesn't mean you're dying. It doesn't bring you closer to death. But it would be cool if there was like some other penalty, like not being able to climb as fast, or maybe your action with weapons is slower. Like drawing the gun out and aiming it is slower. Maybe drawing the bow is slower, so you can't fire it as quickly as you can if you're not frostbit. Maybe something like that would be a compromise. Because I do feel that the health punishment is kind of like weird. I mean, I don't mind it initially, but I think that there should be like a convalesce time where you kind of convalesce, you start to feel a little bit better, you get your health back, but there's still a permanent debuff on something, on either your climb speed or your weapon action speed or something like that, or your movement speed. And it could be even dependent on where your frostbite is. If you get frostbite on your hands, it's a penalty on your climbing, and a penalty on your ability to oh Jesus Christ. Thank you, Tylee. Thank you for the 100 bits, Tylee. I appreciate that very much. Maybe it would be a penalty on your climbing or penalty on your action. If it's your feet, it would be a penalty on your movement speed or how fast you can run. Oh, wow, there's Timberwolves beneath us. Look at that. There's Timberwolves down there. They can't get to us, though, so you can't get to me. Or if, like, it was a chest one, maybe at that point it could ruin your health a little bit. But usually it's head and hands. So if you get a frostbite on your hands or your head, maybe it's a thing where you can't focus as well when you know how when you aim you kind of like zoom in a little bit. Maybe it would deteriorate that a little bit. Hey Wolfies, how you doing? How's it going, guys? How you doing? Bugger off, stupid wolves. But yeah, I mean, I think that there should be a convalescing time where you kind of get better. You don't get better, but you just don't. You don't have the health benefit, the health negative any longer. I don't see that being a like game breaker. All right, what's our rabbits at? Can we harvest them yet? We can. Look at us harvesting rabbits with our hands. We are such a rabbit harvester. I mean, I'm not saying it shouldn't hurt. I'm not saying there shouldn't be a penalty for it. I just think that the permanent -5 health is a little. I think that there should be some time that you can recover from that. There should be a recovery option. But we'll see. Hell, frostbite means stuff falls off. Knows, I hope, given living where he does. Hey, I live in Oregon. We don't get frostbite here. We don't get cold. We don't get cold. Did a fair bit of ice fishing and yeah, it was effing cold in the shack. Yeah, we actually have a couple hooks on us. We could theoretically go ice fishing if we really wanted to. Let's drink our water. And there are a lot of cattails down there. Now, we do have the timber wolves to deal with. So, I grabbed all the curtains here, right? Yeah, unfortunately I did. I was thinking, did I grab them all or did I not? No, I did. Shoot. There's cloth on that, but you have to have a hatchet. You have to have a hatchet to break that down. Can't break it down with that. Oregon gets just as cold as New England on the East Coast. In certain areas. The Columbia Gorge, Marius, is pretty temperate. You get to the Eastern Oregon, yes, can get really cold. Eastern Oregon, and especially the Columbia River Gorge area, can get super cold. Especially once you get down into, like Hood River, Cascade Locks, the Dalles. It can get pretty chilly down there. I mean, to where it literally closes the freeway down. The highway, I-84, pretty much every year gets closed down for some period of time between Baker and Hood River Valley, because it's just so damn cold.
That didn't work.
Gladly entertain anyone who wants to come fish. Doesn't get cold in Oregon. You realize that it has been negative 54 in Oregon. Oh well, I mean, yeah, I mean it's been cold. It doesn't get that cold over. Generally it doesn't. I mean, here in Portland and Hillsboro and Milwaukee, you know, we kind of joke that we get that one snow a year. Everybody freaks out over the one snow we get every year, and that's why Oregonians can't drive in the snow, because everybody freaks out about it. All right, let's get our pan down. Some people shouldn't drive. Well, I know a lot of people like that shouldn't drive. I know quite a few like that shouldn't drive. I want that to be over there. Okay, there we go. And we do have 2 hides on us as well, so we'll drop those. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I would kind of like to go back up to the, Climber's Cave area. I believe Climber's Cave has a bed in it. I'm pretty sure it does. If we took enough fuel up there, we could live in the Climber's Cave for a while, and then we could just bail out and go down to the Angler's Den if we wanted to. But we have sort of a nice rabbit setup now, so I don't want to ruin that. Okay, we got some pancakes for breakfast. That's always a good breakfast food. I could make rabbit pies. You want to make rabbit pies? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to. I don't need them. I don't need them. The west side of the Cascades very temperate. Yeah, it is. I catch what I can. Either go to the skillet or smoker once I'm home. Mostly trout, but that'll change soon given the eastern lakes here will start to thaw. Yeah, mostly out here in Oregon, it's trout and steelhead. Steelhead salmon and trout. That's what my dad would always go fishing for. That's what he would always go for, so. Let's see, I can take the shelf in 11 minutes. We'll break that down. Beautiful. Liking that. I like it, like it, like it. Now, this will take 3 hours to break down. We ain't gonna do that. That mirror is crooked, so we're gonna fix that up. Put that right over here. I'm gonna steal some pictures. There we go. We stole those pictures. I'm gonna steal this rack, actually. And then we're going to break down Mr. Hanger here because I don't like him. I'm going to steal the rack. Nice rack. And I'm going to steal these pictures as well. Can I get to that one? Okay, you get out of the way. I've got a rack. I got a rack to steal, okay? I've got a nice picture to steal there. Nice rack. There we go. Perfect. And yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I can fix that. No, that destroys it. I can't fix that drawer? Oh, I can only destroy that drawer. Dang it, I was hoping I could fix it. I guess not. Oh well, life goes on. Nom 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 nom. And you know what? We're gonna cook some pancakes for breakfast. Get some pancakes cooked up for breakfast. It'll be yummy. Be delicious. I'm gonna take this rack too. What does that put us at? Oh, we're only at 27 kilos. We are totally within tolerable weight. How long will that take? An hour and 30 minutes? Okay. Let's get our pancakes done. Sort of just want to use up my syrup and stuff because it's all gonna go bad. It's all gonna go bad. There's no point in saving it. It's all gonna go bad eventually. So, how much do we have left of the syrup? We've got no syrup left now. So we've got 3 pancakes. We got a little bit of flour left. We got that tater there. We got no soya. But we got 3 pancakes, so that's something, right? Now, I think, yeah, we can still make bannock because that would take the rest of what we have, though. I'm not going to do that. Let's do that. Let's grab some torches here. Oh, I just missed it. Oh, well, that's fine. Let's go drop our pancakes outside because they last... It's weird. The made food lasts longer if you leave it outside. Just like the meats. So if you leave your pancakes out here, they'll last longer than if you keep them inside. I don't get it. I don't understand why. I mean, I don't want to put my flapjacks out into the world, but hey, you know, whatever. You may want to put your flapjacks out in the world. There we go. Look at him. He's a person. He's a little face. There's little eyes. There's a little nose. It's Pancake Man. Pancake Man. Pan Param. Alright, we broke that down. I just want to get the wood from it. Let's go ahead and read a little bit more of our book.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
No, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it, buddy. You'll be okie dokie. There we go. We got 2 more hours. We got 1 hour left to read our carcass harvesting book. That's awesome. Go inside. Look how frozen it is. What's frozen? I'm trying to figure that out. What's frozen? Hey, Slid, how you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid there, Slid Holmes. If you haven't checked out Slid Holmes yet, I'm gonna see if my Twitch clip thing's working again. I don't think it is. I think it's still busted. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if it is. I'm not sure if it is, but this will give you a shout out either way. This will give you a shout out either way. So, last playing some Long Dark, and yeah, the Twitch clip thing's not working at all now. Anyway, go check out Slid Holmes, give him some love, and check out his channel sometime. Last playing some Long Dark. How did your Long Dark go? Welcome to all your viewers. We are on. He's a real pancake man living in his pancake land. We are on day 18, 17 days in. We've lived for 17 days here in Ash Canyon. We got, what, 33 more to go? Yeah, 33 more to go. I was going to say that if you go inside, give the current temp inside. And then it would freeze inside. Oh, I gotcha. Going well. We're on new misery run day 9. We were just talking about misery. How it should have been a badged challenge for a 50-day and a 100-day. Should have had a badge for both of those. And should have been under the challenges like As the Dead Sleep. That would have been a better place for it. And that would probably have made a lot more people interested in playing it too. A lot more people, I think, would have been interested in playing it. Because I'm sure that very few people have even completed As the Dead Sleep. I don't know, kid. Was there a badge for As the Dead Sleep? Like, completing As the Dead Sleep? I think there was. I think there was a badge for doing it. Let's see here. Hey, I did craft a full set of fishing lures in a single game. I got that on February 6th. I don't know how I got that because I didn't do it, but hey, that's okay. That's all right. Collect 7 insulated flasks. I did that in December. Got that done. I thought there was an achievement for getting that done. But I'm not sure. Pacifist. Survive 25 days without killing anything. I did that a long, long time ago. Yeah, I was just looking down. I don't see it. Huh. I was thinking there was, but maybe there's not. I was gonna see how many people actually have done the As the Dead Sleep challenge. I think there's isn't there a badge for getting As the Dead Sleep done? Is there a badge? Yeah, there's a badge for it, right? Yeah, my Lost Forever 2018 badges. That annoys me. Signal Void, Dark Walker, Winter's Embrace. There's the 4 days of, yeah, there it is. The As the Dead Sleep badge. Yeah. Okay. So that is there. Yeah. No, there's just the challenge badge for it. There's just the challenge badge for it. And then of course there's the feed badges where you can never get this one ever again. Which should just be a hidden badge now, because that will, for completionists, that will just annoy the heck out of them. Completionists will be just like, I can't get my badge. I can't get my stuff. It'll make them sad. It'll make them sad, man. But no, it's going well. I hope your misery run is going well. I'll eventually probably delve back into misery at some point. Just as sort of to do it. You know, I'm not gonna really like go heavy hard into it. But I'll probably delve back into it at some point just to get the achievement, because I do like to have all the achievements for Long Dark done. So, you know, that'd be kind of cool. I wonder if the Timberwolves are still out here, or if they're gone now. I don't see them. Nope, there they are. I see them. Yeah, there's one right down below us there. Throw a rock at him. Yeah, you can see him. You see him move? There's 2 right there. I'll get him out in the lake so you can see him a little better. There's 3, and then there's 4th one's over there. You can see them all moving together. Get them all gathered up in one spot. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all like, hey, what's going on? Where are these rocks coming from? Where are these rocks coming from, baby? Something that I was very proud about, the recent DLC for Factorio. If you complete all, they ask you get a star in their galaxy. Something like that here would be fun. That's kind of cool. That would be. Have you done 25 Hard and Arrow Bunny Killer? I don't believe I have yet. No, I don't think so. Once we get a bow, though, we'll definitely have to do that. We'll definitely have to do that. I'm just gonna leave. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna leave these here. I don't need to take these with me, because we're gonna be going back and forth. I hate to say it, boys and girls, but our life for the next like 15 days is gonna consist of harvesting rabbits, going here, going back up the rope, harvesting rabbits, taking them back over to Miner's Folly, coming back over here, maybe going down and fishing a little bit. Gathering sticks as we go the whole time. Because we really don't have a lot we can do now. I mean, I can explore a little bit more in the zone.
Place to escape.
Yeah, in about half an hour or so. We're gonna do about 2.5 hours of Long Dark, 2.5 hours of 7 days. Do all the things in their archives, put a pin on the wall, a general GPS location on the map of the world. That'd be kind of cool. So yes, we will be doing some 7 days to die tonight, yes. We're gonna have to start thinking about a base. Are Timberwolves in every zone now, Czar? Yes, they are. Well, most of them. I think, let's see. So, Coastal Highway, yes. Timberwolf Mountain, yes. Pleasant Valley, yes. Mystery Lake, yes. I haven't seen them in Forsaken Airfield, or, I haven't seen them in, Forlorn Muskeg yet. I think I've seen them in Milton and Hush River Valley for sure. But we'll see. Yeah, see, for me, I don't like leaderboards. I think leaderboards... for me, leaderboards are a no-go. I just don't like them. Because for me, it inspires people to... It inspires people to do things to manipulate. There's always going to be a fraction of people out there who want to be high on the leaderboard no matter what. And they'll do anything to be high on that leaderboard. Whether it's cheat or what, it just kind of, it kind of like, it becomes toxic very quickly. So, it's just one of those things where it becomes toxic kind of quickly. Oh, believe me, there'd be people who find a way to, you know, turn it toxic even then. I mean, what was more cool than having a leaderboard for how many days have you survived in Interloper? Or how many days have you survived in this zone? Or whatever it was, you know? And people were doing all sorts of weird, wacky stuff just to get higher up on the leaderboards. And that's why we have cabin fever. That's the main reason I don't like leaderboards, is it leads to bad things like cabin fever, which was a complete overreaction. All they needed to do was take away leaderboards and nobody would try that anymore. Nobody would try the hibernation technique because there was no point to it. They just need to take it, you know, they just need to take away the leaderboard and people would have been like, okay, I'm not going to do that now. So, it's one of those things where it leads to unintended consequences a lot of times. And that's what I get afraid of whenever I hear leaderboard. It could be a great idea, Frogman. I'm not discounting it. It's just I hear leaderboard and I just have PTSD. Because I've had PTSD from cabin fever for a long time. I don't hate it, but at the same time, it just always bugs the hell out of me. Going two. We got two rabbits again. Nice. It looks like you get about 2 every time, so. At least we have a rabbit spawn area now, so we can just we can set it and forget it. Kevin and Karen magnets, yeah, they can sometimes be that. I mean, they can be done in a way where it does lead to some good competition and stuff. And in certain games, it's very nice to have them, you know, and stuff like battle royales and stuff like that. It's kind of cool to have leaderboards to see where you rank up against other people. And I think in that instance as well, with stuff like that, it's good to have them as far as, you know, being able to do even matchmaking and stuff like that. You can argue, you know, how they are. You can argue how the leaderboard can, you know, you win one game and you get pumped up a whole bunch in the leaderboard and then are way out of your league, and you may have just got lucky. So they're definitely, you know, they have to look at a lot of factors with those to do the matchmaking and stuff. But I can see a purpose for them in certain games for sure, because there's a reason that you need them. In Long Dark, you really don't need it. Long Dark is about you. About you trying to beat you. You trying to beat nature. You trying to be better than you were the last time you played. And if you can accomplish that, you're already winning. And I don't think you need to be in direct competition with everybody else. So make a battle royale in Long Dark. Well, I mean, they have misery mode. They might as well make a battle royale mode. Shots fired. Showered 8 hours ago. Put my hair in a bun afterwards. Just let my hair down and it's still wet. Because you had it in a bun, darling. That holds the water in. It's like having a sponge and putting it in a plastic baggie, and then wondering why it's wet the day after. Which zone would be fun to play 2v2 against your favorite friends? None. Hush River Valley for Battle Royale. Could you imagine Ash Canyon for Battle Royale, Marius? Ash Canyon with all its high angles and stuff. I'm gonna sit up on Wolf Jaw Overlook and I'm gonna snipe everybody down in the canyon below. And smelly, yes, and smelly. Hey, I played a lot, and I'm not joking. I played a lot of Halo 2 back in the day. A lot of Halo 2 back in the day. And so I loved zones where you could get the high ground on people. And you could snipe and stuff like that. Now, I wasn't a particularly good sniper in Halo 2. I was more of a battle rifle slash driver. I more went battle rifles driver mode in Halo 2. For me, the sniping was a little. There were guys that I played with that were really good snipers, and we had a really good sniper in our clan in Halo 2, and he was amazing. People would always accuse him of using, an aimbot or something, but I knew the guy personally, and I know that he didn't use aimbots. He was just very quick as far as being able to target, shoot. There was just no hesitation. So, and so, you ran into people like that, and then, but I was never great at that. I was good at driving. I could drive like nobody's business. Nobody's business. People loved it when I drove, because we pretty much would never get hit by the rocket. I knew I could dodge the rocket. I knew how to use the terrain and the landscape to avoid rocket lock-ons, or even if they locked on, I knew how to use the terrain to get out of it. So I was very good. I was very good at that. Let's see. Carcass harvesting. Yeah, we're a little bit up on it. Halo came out. I was not near a usable gaming system given my age, but I got back. Or drag the reticle across the head to shoot. Halo Aim Assist 101. There you go. It was, I just was never good. I was just never good. Sure, I had the lucky snipe shot. Where I sniped a guy out of a moving warthog. I sniped their driver out of a moving warthog one time. But it was completely luck. That was completely 100% luck. That was no skill involved. If I could, we would always joke after that. They'd be like, dude, if you could shoot like that all the time, we would win like every game. And I'm like, yeah, I have no idea how I even did that. No idea. It just happened, But give me a battle rifle, give me a Jeep, give me the frickin' Wraith tank. You give me a Wraith tank and I will go all womp womp on them so hard. For so long. Especially in Waterworks. Oh my god, in the Waterworks map? Oh man, in Waterworks, I could if I got my hands on a Wraith tank, it was over. It was over. I would literally get like 20 kills in a row before they even killed me. Before they even got close to killing me, I'd have like 20 kills in a row. I would go spawn camp their base and I'd just be sitting there just They would have no shot. No shot at all. Charged plasma pistol battle rifle for the win. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was the move back in the day. I mean, I think it was pretty cheap. It was a cheap move, but it was a good move. It was a good move. It was a cheap move, but it was a good move. Oh, you know what we have? Oh, you know what we have, boys and girls? You know what we got? You know what we got? You know what we got? You know what? Oh, I suck at Halo now. I don't have the reaction time for it anymore. That's the sad truth. Halo takes a certain acumen of a reaction time that I just don't have anymore. I literally physically do not have it. I'm gonna move this shelf above the door, and then I'm going to come in here. I would love to find something that I could use. You can't put those on the wall, though. That's the sucky thing. There we go. Place you.
No power in the verse can stop me.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Hey, thank you for the follow there. I appreciate that, Sammy. Sama. Is it Sama? I think it's Sama. All right. I'd love to be able to get my stuff up on the walls, but we don't have it. We don't have a calendar that I could do it with. I don't think there's a calendar around here, honestly. Let's go ahead and drop the sticks here. Boink. There we go. There we are. Let's get that in. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go up to the we're gonna go up to the oh wow, that meat, there was, oh, that's a bear. The bear's up. Oh, the bear's right there. And he saw me. Well, at least we know there's no wolves up. Did I play Doom? I played Doom 2. I played Doom 2 and I played Hexen as well. I actually liked Hexen quite a bit. There's sometimes there'll be ptarmigans up here, and I haven't seen them for ages. I wish they'd come back up here. But yes, I played Doom 2 and Hexen back on a laptop, as a matter of fact. God, back in the day. Back in the day, man, when you remember you had to get the CD and download it and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, that was fun. Good times, good times. Take that suitcase. I can't take the trunk. Gotta go catch you next time. All right, have a good one. Let's take the pillow. Take the mirror. Oops, I didn't mean to throw the rock. I didn't mean to do that. I can just break the table down. There we go. Put the bowl. Let's put the bowl down here on the floor.
Something's making me feel.
I don't think I can take that. I can only destroy it. Now, if I destroy that, I don't get the nice rack. If I destroy that, I don't get the oh, wagon wheel. Take that. Take the mirror too. All right, let's holster that. Let's get a little bit of water in us. And then we'll drink a couple teas to get some food in us as well. There we go. The charms will be on both sides of the house, either side of the house. Yeah, I think I scared them away when I was up here last time, but they never respawned, which makes me sad. You think they would have respawned by now? You know? They would have come back. They would have been, like, not scared of me anymore. Was that Pharaoh game that came out about that time? I don't know what it was. 18 days, boys and girls. We survived 18 days. We're surviving. That's all that matters. We're doing it. We're doing it. You can take the broom to put stuff on the wall, too. Oh, really? Oh, really, Rob? Okay. Okay. Viable option. I like it. I like viable options. Let's go ahead and look at doing that. Do I have any torches to break down? I got some less than optimal torches. Let's break those down. I think if you leave some rabbits alive, the traps are guaranteed to work. Oh, we've been catching 2 rabbits a day, no problem. Be right back, dinner's incoming. All right, cool. We've been getting 2 rabbits a day, no problem at all. So, okay, so it's not gonna get light for us here yet. Is it gonna get light inside the house here? Okay, let's just sleep. Oh my goodness, Aurora with the, how many months is that? 32-month resub. 2 rabbits a day do keep the hunger away. Thank you so much, Aurora, for that huge resubberoo there. Appreciate that very, very much. You're saying if I take the broom...
just resubscribed for 32 months.
Oh, I can't.
2 rabbits a day keeps the hunger away.
Okay, that's good. Oh, and the cutting board. Can we put the... No, we can't put the cutting board on the wall. All right. 2 rabbits a day does keep the hunger away. It does. It does do it for me. It was coming out. I was hoping I'd see him when I came out, but I don't. I'm going to sneak around this side here. All right, there's Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear's out. The wolves won't be out, so that's good news. Should probably go check our rabbit traps. I have no more meats left. Oh, I got that meat there. I got no more meats left as far as that goes. Okay, so what we can do now, since we got the broom, and I do have a frostbite, by the way. Don't mind that. We're gonna drop those. Where's my broom at? There's my broom. Go, Placey boy. I gotta put him on top of it, don't I? Let's get these rabbit hides out of the way. Good news is we'll be able to make some rabbit skin gloves here pretty soon. That's cured and that's cured. So let's move you down here. Oh, you can't put it on top of there though. It won't let it. The broom interferes. The broom does not, unless there's something else. Ooh, cookies.
I just made a few more.
Oh, thank you.
One from earlier.
Yes, I did.
Good.
Yep, thank you.
Yep.
My brother made some cookies.
They're a little crunchy, but oh well.
That's okay. I'll eat them quick. So can you put it on the... Can you put it on any part of the broom or not? It doesn't look like you can. The broom's too much of a... Wait, whoa. There we go. Okay, we got it. There we go. There we go. And now that's hanging on the wall. I never really am cooking. Never. You understood what I said, right? Okay, we got some more cured guts. That's nice. We're getting our rabbit empire going. Let's get some more pictures up on the wall. We're gonna put ourselves a little mirror here by our bedside so we can take a look at our sexy self in the morning. Actually, let's put the mirror right in the middle. Oh, no, that doesn't look good. Yeah, we'll just put it by the bedside so we can look at ourselves in the morning. And then we can look at ourselves when we come inside, too. And then we can have an extra pillow on our bed. Because we didn't have a pillow before. There was no pillow. We were sleeping without a pillow, damn it. We can place that right in here. Put the suitcase. Oh, you know what we're going to try to do? We're going to try to put the suitcase... Let's put the wagon wheel right there. Get another one of these up here. And then move you over to this wall too. And then place that back on the ground. So see, I've learned the trick now. So you have to grab the hide. And you have to target the okay, so that one's cured. Cured ones I have no need to have those down. Okay, so there we go. We'll get you. You have to target the handle. You have to put your cursor right on the handle for it to work. There we go. There we go. One more hide here for the handle. This is what we do when we're bored, folks. Oh, I can't get one more hide on the handle. That's okay. That's all right. We can just pick you up. All right, we got one more hide here. Where'd that hide go? There it is. There it is. Oh. All right. And then we'll show you what it looks like. There we go. See, we got our hides hanging up on the walls now. We got hides curing on the walls there. See, they're all racked up. They're ready to go. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. It's all gonna be fine. I'm just gonna leave the guts down here for right now. Let's grab a few sticker boos. Stickery boos. We'll probably take this table down eventually, but for right now it's okay. All right, I do need a little bit of water, and then we do need to drink a couple of teas. Well, the cool thing that you can do is you can do the same thing with anything else you want. So if we go into decoration mode, drop the broom on the ground here. Say we just want to hang our hammer up. There we go. Now our hammer's hanging there as well. We now have our heavy hammer on the wall too. There we go. We need our heavy hammer back. We need our heavy hammer back there. All right. I do want to go out and let's see. We have the extra. We've got some cured guts now. I do want to make some more. Rabbit traps. I think it's a storm. Yeah, it's a storm out right now. Which is actually good for us. Actually, you know what? Let's take advantage of the storm real quick. And let's go over and get those. Let's go over to the rabbit. Let's go over to the rabbits. See if we got any rabbits over there. Because we might as well. We might as well take advantage. Go over and see if we can get some more rabbits while the storm's going on. We'll take a little bit of damage. Our clothing will take some damage too. That's okay. Actually, you know what? We'll do that until we start to get frostbite. The clothing damage is just horrendous when the blizzard's going, and I don't have a lot of cloth to repair stuff, so we're gonna just suffer. We're gonna get hypothermia no matter what, but we'll just put a piece of clothing on. If we start to get frostbite somewhere, we'll put a piece of clothing on. Hey, Michael, how's it going? Hello, hello. I know you're so cold. I mean, it is negative 60 out right now. And we're running naked through the woods. Negative 60 and we're running naked through it. Hey, Lightning Cloud, how you doing? Luckily, this is a pretty straightforward path over here. You can't really get lost. Unless you go and pick up sticks along the way. I'm just saying. Not that anybody would ever do that. Got a new used laptop today. Nice! It's a laptop that's new to you. We'll let the winds blow on us a little bit more. The frostbite's still just coming on. Now we could go to our other location over here. We are perfect on weight, unless we have like 4 rabbits here. It looks like we got 3. The number is 3. 3 rabbits. Imagine when we get those other 2 snares out here. The rabbits will continue, my friends. All right, let's put our clothing back on. We're getting too cold now. All right, let's go. Bunny breakfast. Yep, we got some bunny breakfast, my friends. We'll just stop in the cave up here and harvest these up and kind of just chill for a second. Get them cooked up a little bit. 3 little wabbits. 3. And we got enough to make 4 more traps now too. So soon we'll have like 8 traps out there trapping all at the same time. It'll just start exponentially increasing our food and our hides and guts and stuff to the point where we probably, like these rabbits here, I'm probably not even going to harvest the guts off them. I'll grab the hides, but this will probably be the last time I even grab the hides. From now on, we'll probably be just taking meat, and that's going to be it. Like I said, we're probably going to be trapping easily 100 rabbits just in this zone before we leave. Gonna be a lot of buns. A lot of dead buns. negative 26, negative 11, negative 10, negative 24, negative 24, negative 9. We'll step out here. We're going to be cold no matter what. We'll build our fire right on the edge here. I think I have that book. Yep, let's get the book going. That gives us a 20% bonus on our fire making, so that takes it up to 95% that we get a chance to make this fire. Especially now that we have fire making 2, which is awesome.
It worked.
It did work. Okay, let's throw a piece of reclaimed wood on there, a couple pieces, and then throw a bunch of sticks on there. That should get us where we need to be. 1, 0, positive 0. There we go. Okay. Ah, there's a couple big boys there. That's a big boy rabbit right there. Nice. I think I'm just gonna harvest the meat from these guys and eat it. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else. I think these guys. I think we're into our phase of meat eating, and that's about it. I do have 2 pairs of pants. Yes. Did I not put my other pair on? I think I didn't. Did I? Yes, I do have 2 pairs. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
It's so hard in life.
Yep, we got the combat pants too. $28 and 14, and that'll take 27. So we'll have both those pieces done, and we'll have more pieces to eat here. And then we're gonna go check out our rabbit traps again, and see if we got any luck. We're living on the edge. Now we could. We have a little bit of that left. I don't really want to waste it right now, though. The pies would give us extra meat, but I don't want to waste, or extra calories, but I don't want to waste the. I don't want to waste the stuff on it. So. Main thing we need to watch, we'll probably just destroy our socks eventually. Gloves I'm not going to worry about repairing because we don't need to. Underwear, yes. Jacket, yes. 'Cause that's the only thing that's the only thing we have. We only have this decent plaid shirt. That's all we got. That's protecting our chest right now. If that goes bye-bye, we're going to be screwed. We are a long ways away from making a coat. Long ways away. Alright. So hopefully we'll find a jacket in Timberwolf. Hopefully we'll find a hacksaw in Timberwolf. That would be the best. Alright, I'm going to leave this fire going here. How long is it? It's got 4 hours on. Excellent. We're going to leave the fire going. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's go ahead and drop one of our teas here. Get you all heated up. Drink you down. Get a little warm-up bonus for ourselves. There we go. And now we can come out here and check on the rabbit traps again. And if we have rabbits, great. If we don't, we're going to go back to our base, craft up 4 more rabbit traps, and bring them back over here. And that will give us 4 more shots at getting rabbits. I keep listening for ptarmigans, but they're all you know where all the ptarmigans are? They're all over there by the climber's cave. There's like 5 different packs of ptarmigans that are over there. But now see, they put wolves over there, so the ptarmigans get eaten by the wolves a lot of the time. So now the ptarmigans are a little more endangered than they were before. When I was hunting them, because when I hunt them, I only get like 3. I only get like 1. All right, no more rabbits in Rabbit Valley. Okay, that's okay. I didn't think there were gonna be, but I figured I'd check anyway. Alright, we'll stop by and grab a torch from our fire here. Because we should be able to go make those traps, come back here, and then that fire is going to still be going. Because we got meat back at our house as well, so we could cook that up while we're making rabbit traps. And then the fire, when we come back, this fire's got 4 hours on it, so that should still be going. And if we get more rabbits, we can come back and cook them up here at the fire, too. We'll see, though. The weather right now is, like, not playing rough on us, so I think the weather right now is cooperating with us, at least. It usually is not that bad after a blizzard, though. That's the nice thing, is once you get over a blizzard, it usually is pretty good for a little while. It may get bad later on, but for the most part, it's not too bad for a while. Alright, we got 7 torches on us. I'll just grab an 8th torch out of here. That takes 10 minutes off the fire. That fire's got 3 hours and 40 minutes left on it, basically. It'll take us 2 hours to craft up the 4 traps that we need to craft. And in that time, we will be able to make those traps and then come back here and place them. Maybe get another rabbit, you never know. And we'll be able to cook up that meat that we have, too. Now, we do have to worry about the bear. Now, I don't know, because if we had a blizzard, so the animals are going to respawn, which means the wolves could be back. We could have wolves here again, or we could have the bear, or we maybe... I don't know if timber wolves spawn up here or not. It seems like the timber wolves only spawn at certain places in each zone, like... The ones down there by the fishing hut, that's the only place I've seen in this zone that has Timberwolves. I've never seen the Timberwolves up here. Hey, Cassadar, how you doing? So I'm not sure if the Timberwolves actually spawn in the upper area up here, or if it's just the bear and the regular wolves that share the spawn point. Not sure. Could you give Cassadar a shout out there, Aurora? I would really appreciate that. Could be a moose, I hope not. Nope, it's the bear. The bear's still up. Okay. No, the bear being up still's fine. Oh, thank you very much. Well, this could be very bad. I think he can get me in here, too. I gotta go. That was bad move. That was bad move. Bad move. Bad news bears. Thank you for the bear apocalypse there. That was bad. That could have been bad news bears for us right there, my friend. And we're just gonna go up here. Are the ptarmigans up here now? They are. Okay, so here's the thing. If you go in here, take your torch and drop it. Damn you! Oh, damn it, we missed. Oh, well. Now, come on up here, bear. I missed the ptarmigan again. Well, this sucks. I didn't want to play Ring Around the Rosie with the bear. But we are. I want to eat ya. Yeah, Yeah, he's coming after the smell. He likes the smell. He likes to smell him in rabbits. I don't know if this is gonna fool him or not. Nope, it's not going to.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up again.
Playing with fire, baby. That's a long ways down. We're gonna take some serious damage doing that.
Something is sapping my energy.
Alright, let's get ahead of them. Alright, we'll get ahead of them. We'll get this fire lit. We'll be okay. And then when I get down there, I'm gonna drop the meat. He's not locked onto us right now. He's locked onto the scent of the meat. So we get down here, we're gonna drop the meat. Why is there a feather out here? There we go. That should stop him from coming after us. I do not have a damn stick on me at all, do I? I've got no freaking sticks on me. Good Lord. Good Lord. Oh boy, how stressful is that?
So cold.
Yeah, I used them all. I used them all on the fire in that cave. Which I don't think we're gonna get back to. I wanted to get back to that, but we had to do a run around with the bear, so we ain't getting back to that anytime soon.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Wow, I can actually start making a rabbit skin hat right now. Or rabbit skin gloves, but I'm gonna make the snares first. Snares come first, because that's most important. Alright, get some water on there. 15 minutes till that's ready. That won't burn in a half hour, so. We'll make one more snare here. Woo! Woo! I love dancing a waltz. Be my. I know I'm not going to be his partner. I don't want to. Oh, jeez. gonna be hilarious if he attacks me while I'm making a snare. And now he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Okay. Well, that broke him. I hear ptarmigans. I hear ptarmigans, boys and girls. I hear them. I know you are, bud. I know you are, buddy. I know you're tired, but we'll make it, okay? It'll be fine. Can't reach the human. Time to run around like a wild animal. Q asks Desi. No. Wrong. Wrong. No, Marley. No, 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 no. There were ptarmigans there, but I just couldn't be bothered. Not while a bear's locked onto me, and I have no energy. I heard a ptarmigan. I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's up to, but I heard him. I heard a ptarmigan. Move all this stuff. Really? Seriously? That's what you thought I wanted to do, huh? This is just an unused room now. That room just doesn't get any use now. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Oh, I didn't take that picture. There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's get some water in us. Get a drink of water. And we're gonna wrap it up for today. We are officially. Well, we got 4 more traps on us, which is great. We're officially now 20 days in. 19 technically, but officially we're about 20 days in right now. So, yay! We're almost halfway there to Ash Canyon being done. Ash Canyon, to be completely honest, Ash Canyon is not the worst zone to start this in. Forlorn Muskeg. Forlorn would have been pretty rough. Not undoable, but it would have been pretty rough. Because really the only beds are down there by the only beds you have are down there by the forge. That's about it. So that would have probably been the roughest one is Forlorn. I think somebody in chat actually had a Forlorn start. And they were saying they had a Forlorn start. I was like, oh my god, I can't. I was trying to think how exactly would you do that one? That one's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough. All right. Woo. Well, next time we pick up, we're gonna be doing a little more rabbit trapping. We're gonna go ahead and put more rabbit traps out. So that will be sort of our plan next time, is to get more rabbit traps out, get more stuff out there ready to go. We're going to try to get down into that area that has the timber wolves and get the cattails down there, as well as maybe do a little bit of fishing down there, because I think ultimately what we want to do is gather our stuff that's at the angler's den, bring it up here, and then exit out through the Timberwolf Mountain exit that goes down to the cabin as quickly as possible. Because there's cattails around the lake there. There's lots of cattails going out of the zone that direction. We'd have to have a nice day to do it, of course, but it's totally doable. Totally doable. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that next time. So for right now, we're gonna leave off on this. We're gonna be stopping the YouTube stream. So YouTubers, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe come back in about 2 minutes and I'll be playing some 7 Days to Die. Or you can come back tomorrow when we're going to be streaming more of Detroit Become Human. Because Detroit Become Human is our Saturday story game that we're playing right now. So maybe come back for some of that. If you haven't seen Detroit Become Human before, it is an amazing game. Very cool, very emotional, very exciting game to play. So YouTubers, thank you again so much for coming by, and we'll see you all next time.